My name is D. Brown, D-E-E. Brown is in the color. I am the Public Information Officer with the St. Augustine Police Department. Everybody got that? Okay. So here's what we have. At approximately 1:45 a.m., February 2nd, officers got a call concerning gunshots in a 200 block of Anastasia Boulevard in Aracola. Officers arrived. They noticed people in a frantic situation and also a body laying in the alleyway between Osteen's Restaurant and British Pub. And so at that time, officers proceeded to offer CPR to the victim. And once that happened, other officers secured the scene. And here's why we are here today. What we know from investigations, that there was a black Toyota pickup truck that left the scene. Once we identified the pickup truck, due to St. Johns County Sheriff's Office intelligence, we were able to execute a search warrant later in the evening flawlessly, and that's thanks to St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, St. Augustine Police Department, and the State Attorney's Office. Without their assistance, we wouldn't have been able to apprehend the suspect without incident. Questions?
What was the motive?
At this time, we do not know the motive. We do know that the two knew each other from the bar. They exchanged words at the bar. They exchanged words behind the bar. And at this time, the other information I cannot release because of active investigation.
Which bar?
British Pub.
Okay. How many gunshots were fired and how many landed?
There were multiple gunshots. At this time, I would not release how many shots actually hit the body, but there were multiple gunshots.
Okay, the medical examiner has 10 that hit the body?
If that's what the medical examiner has, I won't confirm it, but
Okay.
you can go off that information.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Was the victim shooting at all?
The victim was not shooting.
Was the victim armed at all?
At this time, I don't know that information, but it doesn't appear the victim was armed.
How much of this was caught on any surveillance camera in that area?
The surveillance was a big part of us solving the case. So there's surveillance, not the entire incident was caught on surveillance, but we do have surveillance, and we're piecing it all together with timestamps and everything right now.
Did the surveillance actually catch the shooting, or did it catch people walking away?
Right now, I cannot release that, but it does capture enough for us to make an arrest.
So do you know, so they're in the bar and they're arguing. The bar has an inside area and an outside area.
Yes.
The outside area is close to the alley. So lay it out, so they started fighting inside?
There was not a fight inside. There was the exchange words. I wouldn't call it a altercation where there's a lot of pushing and shoving, but they exchanged words inside the bar. And then they appeared on surveillance. It appears that the victim tried to make amends and shake his hand through the pickup window. The suspect did not extend his arm out, and that's where a part of the surveillance shuts off. And then we have other surveillance that picks up certain situations in the altercation.
What is the pickup window?
The pickup truck, the window of the pickup truck.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, was the victim shot, and was the suspect in a pickup truck when he shot the victim?
He was not in the pickup truck when he shot the victim.
How many surveillance videos do you have, as you mentioned?
There are multiple.
More than 5?
I would say so.
Was either the suspect or the victim intoxicated or under?
You would have to check with the medical examiners.
And then what was the relation? I know you said they knew each other. Like, what was that relation? Do you know?
Just knowing each other from the bar. That's what we have right now.
Can you give us any more information about the victim and who he was?
I cannot right now at this time. Like I said, it is an ongoing investigation, but we just wanted to give you all the information that we have right now that can be released. And once again, we want the public to know there was never any threat to the community. So everybody's safe. There are no other suspects that we think of at this time. We got our guy, and that's all we have right now.
In the alley is where the man died.
Yes, ma'am.
And so was that where he was shot?
That is where he was shot, and that's where he died.
Okay. And was he at any time trying to run away from the suspect?
At this time, it doesn't appear. It doesn't appear that way.
Was he trying to fight back?
We've got to wait to piece all the evidence together in the surveillance, but at this time, that's all we have right now.
Was there any evidence of self-defense?
At this time, I cannot release any of that information. We're still putting everything together in the investigation. We're going through witness statements. We're going through suspect statements.
Does the suspect have a criminal history?
At this time, I don't know that. I will tell you that once the search warrant was executed, the suspect, we did get a confession out of the suspect.
Did you get a weapon?
We do have a weapon.
How many witnesses do you all have, Jimmy?
Oh, there were several. I mean, the bar was closing, so I couldn't tell you how many. We still have to interview people.
The folks in the area are telling me that nighttime traffic has picked up in the area because of some new or different businesses that are open. Do you all see that to be the case, and have you had to be called out there more frequently?
It's St. Augustine. Traffic is picked up all over the place. I can't say because one business or another business has come into the city, but traffic is picked up all over the city. That's all I could tell you at this point. Any more questions?
Were there several 911 calls placed?
I haven't checked that information. You can submit a public records request and we can get that to you. Any more questions? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day.